All right. Thank you for joining us today. This is Alex Montrose with Moncord. We have Vincent Humphrey today. Thank you for joining us, man. Appreciate it.
Glad to be here, Alex.
I know.
Glad to be here.
I know you're busy. So I brought Vincent on board today to kind of share some insights around the legality of real estate, and also some other challenges when it comes to the relational side, I guess, of real estate, when it comes to marriages and so forth, and how all that ties in.
Yeah.
And I think there'd be some value that you'll be able to extract from today's discussion with Vincent. So, Vincent, tell us a little bit about kind of what you do, and tell the audience kind of what you're into and how maybe how you got started, and kind of what your line of work is.
Sure. First of all, thanks for having me, Alex.
Yeah, for sure.
Glad to be here in beautiful Bellevue. What is it? October the 30th.
Yeah.
It's sunny outside and all
yeah.
of that. And yeah, great way to kind of cap the day. So again, my name is Vincent. I do primarily family law here in the Bellevue East Side area.
Okay.
And what does that mean? That means divorce, parenting plan, child support, custody battles. Are you the dad?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because everybody,
Yeah.
you never have "Are you the mother?" question. I mean, I guess, but I mean, are you the dad? All of that sort of stuff is what we typically handle at our firm. And I think one of the things that a lot of people miss is what that all means.
Sure.
Right? When you do family law, you do and you see it all.
Yeah.
From the finances, the real estate, the relationships with the kids, the spouse, everything is there, and you have the thrust of grabbing all of that and trying to make sense and navigate that role and that road. So anyway, we've been going on for a little bit now, and we do, again, primarily family law. We do a little bit of civil litigation where we're looking at certain contracts and other sort of residential and sometimes commercial real estate transactions as well, and slightly other things. Somebody gets mad at their neighbor and they reach out to us. But I would say our bread and butter is just that family law and
Okay.
helping people navigate that.
So, with respect to kind of your discipline within the legal world, how does that what are some challenges, I guess, you would see that brokers would face, right, in the market, whether it's commercial or residential, or maybe something even recently that you've kind of come across?
A few things, and I think chief of them all is missed opportunity. Missed opportunity in working with an attorney, and that's not a shameless plug for myself or our firm, but
Sure.
really just missed opportunity. Understanding that from a lead generation, I know that's a huge thing, especially in today's market, and looking for potential off-market deals or other offerings. Attorneys are amazing assets, hidden treasures, wealth of potential that's there that just isn't, I don't know if it's widely known, or maybe it's known, but it's not explored to the extent that it could be. So exploring that by forming those relationships, because I can't tell you how many clients that I have that are in situations where they've got a house, or they're looking to buy a new house,
Right.
or they have a portfolio of houses here, especially on the east side, from different executives and others that maybe have been married for a while and have invested their time, money, and resources into real estate, and now are in a situation where they need to divest themselves of those interests.
Sure.
Opportunity is abundant, and so where I hear things from different brokers saying, it's really hard right now, there's just nothing that's coming out on market, talk to a divorce attorney, because if there is a house that's involved, a lot of times either it will need to be sold, or
Right.
even from a broker standpoint as a value add, if you've got relationships with mortgage brokers where there needs to be a refinance, and maybe in the future they're looking to change their locations, just
Sure.
a wealth of opportunity
Yeah.
that's there. And I think really in my conversations with different brokers and situations that we encounter in our office, there's that. And then there's things, I would say, adjacent to that, such
Right.
as CMAs or appraisals or other things
Right.
that great brokerage teams probably just have just at the ready, that as an attorney, I don't do that.
Sure.
And
Yeah.
I mean, even in a recent situation, I reached out to a good buddy of mine for that very thing, headed into an arbitration situation where the value of homes are huge. I mean, I know that there's Zillow and there's Redfin
Right.
and there's other things, but when it comes to brass tacks and what is the actual value of this home, so that as an attorney I can speak from a place of authority relating to that, tremendous value
Right.
and opportunity from a broker that could say, hey, we would love to be that team or that resource or that conduit for you or for others, because you just never know where the opportunity lies.
Vincent, thank you so much for coming on board. I
Thanks for having me.
appreciate
Yeah,
you.
thanks.
Everybody,
Yes.
we'll have Vincent's information below. If you feel free, please contact him with whatever whatever you need and whatever we've talked about today. And with that said, everybody have a great day, and we'll talk to you later on. Thanks.
All right, pleasure.